So today I'm going to be making stir-fried rice using Saladmaster skillet. I'll be using fresh products. The first one is the diced carrot. So there's a fresh carrot that I've actually chopped myself. And then I've got spring onion, which I've also chopped myself. Then I have fish sauce, light soy sauce, oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, sea salt, and black pepper. Also got two medium eggs, and also I've got sweet corn and peas, smoked bacon ladons. They are all diced up. Then I've got chicken, which I've washed and chopped, and I'm going to be marinating it with some spices later. That would include the Bramley apple sauce, lemon juice, ginger and garlic, and sweet chili sauce. I'm also going to be adding sea salt and the black pepper. I've got boiling a bag rice, which you can easily buy from the shops. All you just need to do is take a bag, boil some water, put it in it, and I think 5 minutes it should be done. It depends on which shop you're buying it from. So some of them is just 10 minutes, some is 5 minutes. So after boiling the rice, you just take it out and then let it drain so that all the water in the rice is gone. Now this is the water that came from the rice that I've boiled. This contains a lot of starch. Now this is the starch that would have gone into our body, but because I've boiled it and I'm removing the starch, I don't know why I keep saying removing the starch means that the food becomes a lot healthier for us to eat. So what I'm going to do later is I'm going to snip this bag of rice, marinate this chicken that I've already washed and diced with the apple sauce, the lemon, the ginger and garlic, the sweet chili sauce, and also the sea salt and black pepper. Then I'm going to crack the eggs and snip the box for the bacon ladon. Okay, so as you can see, I've cracked the egg and then I snipped open the bacon. This is what it looks like, and I've also snipped open the bags. So now what I'm going to do is to marinate the chicken. Now to marinate the chicken, what I'm going to do is the applesauce. Just give me a sec. Okay, so that's my applesauce. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this in there. Lemon juice. In there. Garlic and ginger. So that's sweet chili sauce. And this is the amount I'm going to be putting in. I like it quite pepperish, so I'm just going to put 3 teaspoons of it. Okay, I'm going to put some black pepper, a little bit of black pepper in there. I'm going to put a little bit of sea salt. Now, because I'm going to be using the Saladmaster electric skillet, now usually what happens, that is the amount of salt I'm going to use. Usually the nutrients that are in the chicken when you fry using Saladmaster are still inside, and as a result I don't put too much extra flavors in it because then it becomes too sweet, and also putting too much flavoring into your food. Some of those flavors to actually lead to you getting the lifestyle diseases mentioned in the first video. Okay, so I've marinated it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is put on my electric skillet. This is a Saladmaster electric oil core electric skillet. So before I put it on, first of all, I put this probe right in here. Okay. Now always remember, this goes in first before you put it in. Okay, so bear with me. This got a little bit of sauce, so I'm going to clean it up. Okay, so I'm going to plug this to the wall. Okay, I need it away from this because this gets quite hot. Okay, so I need this away from me, and I put it on. So now if you can see here, you can see the temperature probe. So I press this first, and then I need this at 150, because what I'm going to do is to fry the egg first. So I need the temperature at 150 to fry the egg. Okay, so what happens is once I've put it on, you can see now that is blinking. This means that my skillet is heating up, and then once it gets to 150, it would actually stop blinking. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is to put oil. I'm just going to put 2 teaspoons of oil. Okay, remember what we're trying to do is to cook as healthy as possible, so to actually try to use little or no oil. Now to fry the egg, if I put the egg in here, it will stick, so I need to put just 2 teaspoons to be able to fry my egg. Okay, so this electric skillet has stopped blinking, which means that it's reached 150 degrees. So I'm going to put oil to this now. Okay, now this is the oil I'm going to be using. I'm using 100% rapeseed oil, and it is high in omega-3 oil, in omega-3. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put just about 2 spoons of it. Now if you look at here, I don't know if you can see the reading. It says that the fat has got 7.3 grams that saturates, monounsaturates 57.8, and polyunsaturated 26.6. Now, if you're doing a high frying, the deep frying, you never use this kind of oil. But I'm not doing a deep frying, so it's okay to use that. So I'm just going to put 2 teaspoons, okay, of oil into there just to fry my egg. So this should be fine for me to fry the egg. Okay, so now I've put the oil. So I'm going to use a smart spatula just to spread the oil a little bit. Okay, because I'm going to be frying egg here. If you see, don't have that much oil in here. Okay. Remember, we're trying to make a healthy, nutritious chicken fried rice. Okay, so this is getting hot, so I'm going to leave it for just 1 more minute, and then I'm going to start frying my egg. Okay, I've left it so that it's got hot now, so I can feel it from the top. So what I'm going to do is just drip a little of the egg to see if my oil is hot enough. Okay, now if you see, it's heating up my egg. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pour the rest of the egg in. So as you can see, my egg is frying, and you see I can put my hand over here. You know, it's got reduced heat, and my whole house is not smoking. there's not a lot of frying noise that you get, you know, when you fry with your normal pan. And as you can see, that's the egg getting done. Okay, so I'm gonna try and move it a bit to let the other eggs spread them out to be. So that. Okay, so that's my egg frying. So what I need to do is just to flip it. Okay, just gently flip it. If you want, you can actually scramble it, but I don't want to scramble it. I can always cut it up later. Okay, so leave it to fry. Again, you can see how my egg is rising very nicely. Okay, and then now what I'm going to do is try and break it up as it's frying. Okay, so I've broken up the egg, and what I'm going to do is take it off. Okay, so I'm going to scoop it all up and put it in a bowl. I'll get back when I've finished taking it all off. Okay, so I've taken off all the egg. Now I'm not going to use any oil, so I'm just going to put my chicken. But before I do that, I need to turn up this temperature to the highest, which is 220. Okay, so it's heated to 230 degrees, and as you can see, it stopped blinking, so which means I can start frying. Now before I did that, I used this tissue to wipe off the oil from this, so I'm actually cooking without any oil. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to fry my chicken, and remember that I've marinated it, so I'm gonna put the chicken in there. My battery is quite low, so I'm going to come back when I put all the chicken in. Okay, I've got all the chicken in, so I need to spread it all out. To fry. Okay. And remember, I didn't put any oil inside it. Okay, and then put it all in, spread it out. Okay, now I'm going to leave it to fry, and I'm going to crack it open for a little bit, and I'm going to leave it to fry for because I've diced it up. Usually if I have like just a thigh, I would leave it to fry for 10 minutes, but because I've diced it up, it should cook faster, so I'm just going to leave it for 4 minutes, and then we'll turn it around. Okay, it's been actually 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my bacon. Okay, now the oil inside here is just the oil that actually came from the meat itself. Okay, so just the bacon opening. And then I'm going to put my carrot, because my carrot is quite fresh. It's fresh carrot, not frozen one, so it's not soggy, so I need it to cook for a little bit, so I'm going to put it in here. Now if you notice that it's so easy for the chicken to move. Yeah. Moving into it. So I'm just going to stir it up, and then I'm going to cover it and leave it to cook for another 1 minute, just so that I can have my carrot tender a bit. Okay, just for 1 minute. Okay guys, it's been 10 minutes, oh, sorry, not 10 minutes, it's been 1 minute since I've been cooking, so this is what it looks like. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my rice in here. So this is the ball in a bag rice, and I've emptied it out from the bags which are inside. Okay, so now what I need to do, this is the bag. Okay, I've taken out of the bags and then put it in here so that I can show you that, you know, how the rice looks. It's just tofu single rice. Okay, so I'm going to pour it in here now again. So I put my rice in here. Okay, I've put the rice now. What I need to do is to bring this temperature down. So I'm going to take it down to 150. Now it's at 150, and then that's my rice. So the next thing I'm going to add now is sweet corn and peas. Okay, I've got that in. Now what I've done is, the inside here I've got my fish sauce, my light soy sauce, my oyster sauce, and my dark soy sauce are inside here. So I've only put 2 teaspoons of each one and only 1 teaspoon of the soy sauce. Okay, so now I'm going to pour them in here. And so I'm not wasting, I'm just going to take a little bit of the rice and mix it. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of black pepper and spread it in. So I'm going to put my spring onion, and then I'm going to put my egg in here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is try and mix them up. I don't want to use the spoon to mix it. It's a bit too, that's a fork, not actually, this is not a spoon, that's a spatula. Okay, so I'm going to mix it up. Okay, I have to be very careful so that I'm not spilling things everywhere.